What is going on, warriors? It is your boy Shin Ryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. We're pretty much at the end of the year. You know, a lot of things have happened. There are a lot of things that I have to reflect on, be grateful for, and all this kind of stuff. But this is going to be done on a different video. For now, what I want to go right ahead is, if you guys don't already know why I think JP is actually a fantastic character. I was going to do a review long before, but I'm actually away with family. And so there is hardly ever space to, actually do some proper recording. I did find some short time right now, so we're going to try and do like a quick deep dive in it, not to delve into further, because as you know, when you're with family, there's people around, there's a lot of noise. And of course, as you know, we have 2 kids right now, so it's also a bit of an extra challenge whenever you have to combine that with other people's kids as well. But without any further ado, let's go into JP and let's see what it's all about. You can see here, this is the character right here, and he pretty much he's a character you can get with a pity, so it almost makes it a bit of a no-brainer to get him. But of course, you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but when we actually did the review analysis for Luke, it was a bit of a mixed bag in a way, but there was some sort of promise. And it seems right now what is happening here is that there is now a bit of a theme, a bit of a mechanic that is being made exclusive to this Street Fighter 6 based characters. Okay, now we don't know how many of them are going to be, but what is happening here is that now that we have 2 characters who actually fall under the same category, the cards are actually sort of like appealing to them as well. When I mean the cards, I mean the EX moves. So if you look over here, we're going to jump first of all to Luke's card. We want to just go right ahead and create a very solid base to our review. And you can see right now, if you look at the resonance, we do have JP added to the mix. Now if we go over to the deploy effects over here, I'm just trying to look right now. I haven't actually looked deep at this. Right now, Luke seems to be getting the advantage for most of the drive that you get from this EX card. However, if you go over to JP's card, which will give you a better indication of what they're trying to do over here, and we go to the review here, now we're saying if JP and Luke are deployed, they will get 2 drives. So what happens if you just have JP alone or Luke alone? I'm not sure, but what it's pretty much saying is that Luke is going to benefit from the drive you get here, and it's not just going to be 1, you're going to get 2. That is if you hit it on 1 star. Okay, so we're going to look at things more clearly so we can actually understand, and I'm going to show you a few things that I've observed when using the character and why I think he's an amazing character overall. Okay, so first things first, let's look at the EX move, because it's definitely going to play a key part to explain how the character works. You guys can always look at exclusive stuff and all this base out by yourself, anytime it's all there for you. However, what is very important about this exclusive that you do get speed when you have 1 star. So this actually makes this card a nice card that I definitely have as well. But it says JP summons multiple force fields that attack after a short delay. This looks reminiscent of his Super Combo 2, I think. Yeah. Each attack deals so damage equal to 108% of deployed friendly fighters' average attack, has a 100% base chance of clearing 1 weaken, and restores 60 super combo gauge to friendly fighters. If JP and Luke are deployed, they will gain 1 drive. Now this is the thing that I definitely have to experiment. Obviously we will be able to experiment this once we get the card. We do have a lot, so we may do a card pool for this as well. But what I'm trying to actually pretty much clarify here is this. Okay, we need to identify if the condition applies for the fact that once JP is deployed, if Luke is deployed, or you put it in my deployed, regardless of how it is, that they will get it. I believe that's what it is, because obviously you don't want to say JP or Luke or both, right? They're just gonna say it just gets both of them. So I think even regardless of having one or the other there, that you definitely do get that drive, impact, drive rather granted to them. Okay, but let's go right into the actual character himself. Okay, and like I said before, pretty much what I've actually discovered now is that simply reading through the move is not definitely going to be enough for you, but you guys already have an idea of what he already has. It's been here for a long time. I just wanted to give my own view and opinion. I was going to release something earlier, but I'm glad I actually took my time, because even though I believe it was an amazing character, I think I got to experience him a little bit more. There's going to be certain instances I'm going to try and replay because I tested it, and hopefully I can create the same mechanism, because it doesn't always work every time. And I'm talking about the counter, okay, the counter stance, okay. But we're going to go right ahead and let's get this started, okay. This is the key move that pretty much drives the character as a person. Keyword drive. It says when drive reaches 4 stacks, expend all stacks of drive to change commentary to drive impact and gain 1 counter stance. Okay, now drive impact deals soul damage equal to 680% of attack to enemies in an area with an 80% chance of inflicting weaken. When unleashing the skill, the fighter gains damage immunity and deals 20% more soul damage. When the skill ends, the combo changes back to the original skill, and this fighter recovers 60 super combo gauge. Something similar to what we actually saw with Luke as well. Okay, now like I was trying to mention before, there is 2 key moves here: drive reversal and drive impact, and I believe drive reversal, right? We already read through drive impact, but I believe they work differently depending on the character. So in his case now, for drive reversal, his fighter is attack while counter stance is active. Expend 1 stack to nullify that instance of damage. No, excuse me. While counter stance is active, expend 1 stack to nullify that instance of damage. Then counter attack with drive reversal, dealing soul damage equal to 7% of attack to enemies in an area ahead. This fighter has damage immunity for the duration of the skill. Drive reversal is considered a trigger skill, trigger interval every 6 seconds. Okay, of course it goes up and there. You get 1 drive after unleashing drive impact. You increase the fighter's attack by 15% while unleashing drive impact to drive reversal, and after expanding forward drive, this fighter's crit rate will be increased by 30% for 5 seconds. And of course, if you do get 3-star of that EX move, you get an extra buff of attack by 20% when unleashing drive impact or drive reversal. All right, so that pretty much is the basic stuff here. A super combo is pretty much, this. You're going to get a chance to apply weaken on the character, okay? Soul damage of 75% of attack, and 100% base chance of inflicting weaken, like I mentioned before. And of course, you will get 1 drive, okay? Once you increase the level, you're going to get the damage up to 75% of attack. And if the fighter has at least 1 drive when unleashing this skill, expend 1 drive to apply the following effect. This skill will deal 4 more damage per stack of weaken on the target, okay? So also someone who's going to definitely benefit from having additional, debuffs on the opponents on the other side. But let's go on to the next one, okay? For this one here, summon 2 force fields that attack after a short delay. Each attack deals soul damage with 20% of attack, and there's a 100% base chance of inflicting weaken. Okay. Now this is the move I sort of been using most of the time because I've been testing the character. I actually haven't tested the move 3 yet, but we'll hopefully try that during this video here. Okay. But for now, we're gonna have to go right ahead and put a pause where I just have a look at something real quick here. All right, let's get to it. Let's go with the next one, which is going to be the 3rd one, God Lavushka. Okay, so pretty much summon 3 spirits to attack the target. Each strike deals soul damage equal to 240% of attack and restores their super combo gauge. Deal damage to 280% of attack on level 1. Summon 1 additional spirit on level 2, level 3, and then level 4, you get a damage increase of 220% of attack. 220% attack. So, all right, so that's pretty much all that. Like I said before, you can read all through it the way you want to read it. It all seems all basic at this point. Too much experience to depend on just the readings. We actually have to test it. If you wanted to have a good idea of what the character is like, you see attack pretty much has the highest bonus you get here. So it's pretty much of an attacking kind. Of course, as you can see here, it's an attack class fighter, and of course he is also an agility type fighter, and of course he's a master, just all the other stuff that we pretty much would expect from pretty much the boss. Although I thought he would have been Inferno, but then again, he pretty much is someone who actually acts like, it's kind of like a two-face. He acts all modest and stuff, but he's more cynical than you actually would expect. If you guys know the character, you know what he is like. But let's go into the fighting spirit real quick here. For the assist, I think it's similar to Luke. Pretty much when the assisted fighter unleashes the super combo, super combo to gain 1 drive. When drive reaches 4 stacks and it's satisfied as attack, expend all drive stacks to grant them damage immunity for 3 seconds. Okay, and if one just have like a bit of a quick comparison real quick here, look as well, and if we look at his fighting spirit, there's a state says when a set fighter combo unleashes a combo or super combo, they gain 1 drive. 1 drive reaches 4 stacks and a set fighter is attack, expend all drive stacks to grant them damage immunity for 3 seconds. Alright, only effective when the assisted fighter is deployed in the starting team. Drive stacks granted by different fighters are counted separately. So as you can see here, they have actually, addressed the fact that, if, for example, you're supporting a character that actually has drive stacks, it's their own drive stacks not going to count. So it's almost like you get double drive. It's like double counts. If, for example, you're using JP and then you sort of get to your 4 stacks and somehow your assist already accumulated 4 stacks and you haven't expended it, it's going to expend at its own time. But at the same time, it also means they don't accumulate as quickly as possible. They're accumulated at their own time because there are 2 different gauges that you have to fill to actually expend those drive stacks. So that's what I just trying to explain. But if you go further beyond the assist, we have at +10 after unleashing Departure, Shadow, or Lavushka. Gain 60% effect resist for 8 seconds. Now at 20, upon inflicting weaken, this fighter's attack will be increased by 3% until the end of the battle, set up to 10 times. So that's cool. Your weaken now actually makes you stronger. It's not just making up on a weaker, but it's making you stronger. And at +30, after unleashing the super combo, recover the super combo gauge and increase super combo and combo damage by 3% until the end of the battle and stacks up to 5 times. So here's a person who's going to get better as the fight gets longer. And now we have the 2 stars, okay? Pretty much the first star, 3 out of 3, when unleashing drive, impact, or drive reversal. Attacks ignore any damage immunity effects on the target and have 100% increased damage bonus against enemies with damage immunity effects. So now when it's any damage immunity effects, it is just, I think they may also be including kind of go below 1 because I'm not sure, is that what that means? So damage immunity effects, I think it's just damage immunity is just going to be damage immunity. It's not going to be kind of go less than 1. So the Lexington review pretty much survived this. And then a 6 out of 6 for drive reversals. Deals additional damage. Drive reversals deals some additional damage equal to 5% of the target's max HP, capped at 200% of JP's attack. Now all this stuff, they seem quite quantifiable, but honestly they're tough to sort of put on paper. All right, they look great on paper, but when you want to quantify them in your own words, it's a little bit tough. I've noticed this through experience, so I don't know to get too deep into that aspect, but what we're going to get deep into is going to be actually I think I just skipped what I was looking for and I'm over skipping it. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, not this. What's going on here? All right, we're pretty much just looking for there it is. Drop business plan. As you can see, it's already all cleared. One of the easiest stuff to clear. And the reason why I say it's very easy to clear is because of the way at which I cleared it and why I haven't really explored 3 yet. I think it took me going against the final boss to actually use 3. But let's go and let's look at what we're talking about here real quick, okay? So first of all, there's something I want to show you guys, all right? As long as you're able to have a faster attack team, you pretty much already had an advantage. So look at me right now. We have the basic squads here. Now, first of all, like I'd always say before, it is not usually the easiest way to measure accurately. However, the way you can accurately measure how strong a character is understanding the limits, the strength limit of the existing characters that you can actually find here. So for example, we can focus on using just Viper for now. We're going to use Viper, and of course just use her primarily as main attack, let Bizag support, and we're going to ignore JP, okay? It's going to act like he's not there. We know, I don't think he has any buff on other characters. He only buffs himself. So that way you can see how the damage hits his existing characters, okay? Now, obviously, the more you have people on the team, the higher the strength here. And let's look at, we'll just add this one here. We're pretty much overpowering the other team here. But when you actually have lesser team members, then you're pretty much at disadvantage, right? Meaning the strength should be amplified on the opposing team, the team with the higher power. But you're going to see what I'm talking about here. Now we actually have Sea Viper at a bit of an advantage. You know what? Do I want to? I want Bizang to be there because I want. Okay, you know what? Let's just use only two of them so we can see that it's kind of even. So right now it's 1656k, right? If we take Sea Viper and put Bizang, no, not you, put Bizang, 1659, a little bit more, but you see what I'm getting at. Still, it doesn't really make it much of a difference. So we're going to use both of them for now, and let's hope that it can actually survive. Okay, because we actually just need enough to just perform Sea Viper's super combo to know how effective or how strong the move is. Okay, there's Survivor for now, and now we're going to do Sea Viper. You can see there's Sea Viper's combo. I was don't see two, but this is what you can see the damage right there. Only half of the Capri, and of course we have a little bit more, just a little bit more. In fact, just half of the Capri. We're going to say that. Let's do this again. There you go. Just the other half, and then that's pretty much it. So we all know the Sea Viper is one of the recommended strong characters you can see here. Obviously, this is not the Sea Viper that has full soul damage, or maybe it is, but it's probably the same level as JP right now. Okay, now we're gonna go right ahead and now even make them a little bit stronger so we can actually amplify Sea Viper's move. We're gonna add Bizang and put Sea Viper in there. That is definitely going to make us give us a chance of actually fighting first or attacking first in our super combos because of Bizang in our team. So we don't have to worry about being attacked that deep. Now we can go. You see, there we go. We got Bizang here, and we got Sea Viper doing a thing. You can see decent damage because obviously there's a bit more, but this is what you're seeing so far, right? We've lost one person right now. We're hoping that we can actually get. Here we go, Sea Viper. Decent. It's we all know how good Sea Viper is, and you can see what she's doing. And unfortunately, using her as a primary damage is not enough still to beat this guy. So this kind of gives you a bit of a gauge to actually now gauge JP once you decide to use him as a primary attacker. So now look at this. This is now a different ball game here. I pretty much went through almost everything with just two characters except in the final boss because there was a lot of Infernal Master characters. But look at this here. Woo! And then we get the chance to do this again. And now he's probably going to have his drive impact. Oh, they're not going to let him do this. I'm just trying to see if... Oh, you know what? But you can see what I'm trying to say here. Total difference, just JP alone. And I didn't even have to do an additional attack, but I didn't get what I wanted to express. I'm going to try and go. Let's try and face this next team here. You can see this is a team of Sagat. Now, Sagat's no slouch. We're going to do the same thing all over again. JP being the primary attacker. Hope he's obviously, they have a lot of speed on their team. Hope he's survive and actually get our attack out. And let's see how it all goes. I remember Sagat actually has 3 stages of actually surviving. There you go. However, we didn't Bizang did survive long for us to do our second combo because I really wanted to get that damage immunity stuff there. But you can see pretty much the class that pretty much offers already. He's dealing virtually V squared style damage because you can see how it pretty much clears out the team in the first time around. But we're going to try again. Hopefully this time we get that advantage. We have our gate come up early. Let's go. All right, there we go. Let Bizang do some funny stuff and let him get that. And now he's going to get his damage immunity soon. Hopefully he gets attacked. Not just going to get attacked. He didn't get attacked early enough. We lost it. But bottom line, you can see the hit and damage he's doing right there. Now I'm going to go back again. I want to actually just showcase something first. We actually go back to see if we can actually beat the guy with just 2 men. With a guy who's barely doing any damage but just providing speed so we can actually strike first. And obviously with the main man JP. So now we're going to go right ahead and go and try once again. And we'll get that right now. This time I'm going to try to strike quickly. I'm going to wait a bit. As you can see, major damage already done. He didn't get the damage immunity. I'm trying to get that damage immunity, like, sort it out. It's really, oh, you know what? I forgot, I thought I was actually playing the Sagat stage. That's why I gotta be complacent. Alright, so let's go right ahead again. I hope it works out. I don't want to have, I do have a video recorded where I actually did record that damage, whatever. But as you can see here,
Rapid dex.
like this is too insane. Okay, I didn't get what I wanted to get. We're going to try again. Just bear with me. I want to see. I know that just two of them were enough for me to get triggered at. The problem is if he gets attacked right away or Bizang just gets in the way. But let's go right ahead and let's see. Okay, I'm going to try something. Okay, I'm going to make sure that their combo gauge is almost filled so that they can actually string the combos if they want to. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, I'm glad you guys are getting to see this, you know, as I showcase the stuff. But like I said, you know, this is obviously damaging RNG, but, you know, that's how insane it can get. That's how insane it can get. You know, and this guy has a PD as well. Oh, man. How did this guy just die? Was that just some revenge or something? I'm going to try and pause and see if we can replicate that amount of damage all over again. Okay, we're going to get 3. Oh, look at that. There's that counter I was talking about. There is that counter. We're going to try and do a replay. I want to hope. Hopefully that's what we captured, okay? So what this, I know what happened. Bizang just died. That's about cool. That's not a problem at all. You can also take note of the damage that he's actually spending as well. First of all, look at that. Huge numbers. And there's that damage immunity. And there's the counter right there. Superb. Superb. The thing is, I don't understand how often that trigger definitely works. Because I haven't had a consistent showing. Like, how soon does it get that, you know, counter stance and all that stuff. But we're going to go right ahead again and see if we can beat Sagat and his squad with just these guys alone. Okay, let's just remove this. And let's go right ahead. It's almost like the longer I wait to expend it, the more he becomes look at that. This is Sagat who's supposed to have 3 chances of survival. This is me using Bizang just for speed. And look, yo, guys, there's not much I can say. Obviously, this is the one challenge where I couldn't actually accomplish 2. But look at the team that you're going up against. We're going up against Gouken. We're going up against Shinakuma. And we're only rather, and then we're going up against you know, what version of Rose is this? Either ways, we put Bison on here and we'll just put 1 fast guy, 3 guys, not 4, 3 guys. That's what I used. Okay, now remember, this is the caliber of opposition that we're facing, and they do have a chance of survival because of Gouken, but JP is just going to just ignore that. All right, let's just go. We're going to take our time and time this right. Well, we give it Bison go here, like here, and now let's try this. Oh, look at all that damage. Although we did lose him, but we didn't get the result we wanted. But you can see the impact already, and this is not an impact from Bison at all. So we're gonna go right ahead and let's just put this guys once again. And I don't think I need to wait that long for, because I want to wait a bit longer to see if that would actually improve the damage output. But let's just start our damage right away. And let's go here. Okay, we're using this time around. And then can use Bison here. Oni is badass, you know, still. So, but we're gonna, oh, we lost him. All right. We're not giving up. We're definitely going to win with this 3-man team here. Trust me. Done it before, so we can do it again. Now, we do have someone like Bison in the ranks to actually help, no doubt. But we can actually try someone else in place of Bison. So let's go. Alright. Okay. Oni is holding his own though. Okay. They're giving us a tougher time now. The first time around wasn't that tough. I was trying it with just 2 characters and eventually I went up to 3. Let's look for like a proper... Do we have a proper tank? No. You know what? Let's remove Bison's influence, right? Let's see what he does without Bison, okay? So they can tell that he takes full credit. Alright, let's go. The problem is I'm not getting as much impact as I would like on the C3. Okay. I don't know if it's whatever Oni is doing that is sort of like reduced, because you know Oni also drops our attack, so you have to remember when he how often he attacks reduces our strength. So even though he's increasing his, but what I want to do is I want to actually add someone who can do a C3 combo 3 without, you know, having to use JP's combo 3. I want to use JP's combo 2 instead. So I think that is the better of the 2 for now. So let's go. All right. Okay. Oh, we kind of missed the chance to do, because Ryu started to attack. Ooh. Oni is really like taking care of business here. Okay, let's try again. We are going to try again. Let's put this, and we're going to be stubborn and put Mad Ryu all over again. You know what? Let's give ourselves a better chance, because we're not facing slouches, right? Let's, you know what? Let's do Mad Ryu. Why not? Let's hope he does his super combat, doesn't waste my space. Alright. Let's go here. Oh, I went for this. See? We haven't better luck now, and we should be able to take care of business this time around. And this is without Bison here, okay? Oh, Gouken is trying his luck to counter us, but he's not going to do enough to JP for sure. He might be... Woohoo! That was the counter stuff I was talking about there. That was a counter drive reversal there. 702k worth of damage. But, you know, we can go again and let's review the fight one more time so we can actually have a closer dive without me having to play and focus on what is happening here. So as you can see right now, what we are trying to do here is to use the first combo does so much damage there. But watch Oni, that's the first focus for now. However, doing that C3 took him out. That was crazy. Now remember, he's supposed to have protection, okay, for Gouken, but he was taken out quickly, okay. He was supposed to have like a double chance of survival, but he was taken out quickly. I didn't even have to use my super combo to finish off Gouken. We just did the damage immunity stuff, and bam. So, video long as it took, totally worth it. I'm sure you guys agree as well. But pretty much all we are saying here is that JP is the Esh, and I will be converting my stops to get him, put V squared on standby, and I'm going to try and max him out as much as I can, because I think he's going to be a worthy addition to my squad, and I'll recommend him for you guys as well. But let me know what you guys think about JP. Do you guys think the guy is currently worth it, or do you think he's just an overrated character? Remember, he is the boss of Street Fighter 6, so definitely, even if you're a bit doubtful, try to think of the fact that they're not going to be useless with the boss. Then again, I think it took a while for other people to realize that Luke wasn't so bad, but you know, obviously compared to JP, I don't think it's the same caliber. But otherwise, I could be wrong. But let me know what you guys think below. Comment down and all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of 2024. 25 is around the corner. There should still be at least 2 more videos for me before the end of the day. Hopefully, I find the time to upload it. Otherwise, guys, that's it from me for now. Now, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.